Let's find the perimeter and area for the following figure. We see a circle here that has a radius of 12 inches. And instead of perimeter, when it comes to circles, we call it the circumference. The circumference of the circle is the length going around the circle. And if we look at our figure on the right, we see a similar circle with some radius r. Its area is the formula pi r squared, and circumference is the formula 2 times pi times r. Here, we will not change pi to a decimal form. We'll write our answers with a pi symbol in the answer. So to find first the circumference of the circle, the length going around it, we'll use the formula given on the right as c equals circumference equals 2 times pi times r, where r is 12 inches. So replacing 12 inches in our formula will look like 2 times pi times 12 inches. Now if we disregard pi for just a minute, we would have 2 times 12. 2 times 12 would become 24, and we'll simply write the pi after that. So the circumference of the circle is 24 pi's, meaning that if we used a decimal and came up with some sort of decimal for our circumference, that would measure the length going around the circle. And since length is measured in inches, our circumference really would be 2 pi in inches. So the length going around the circle is 24 pi inches. Next, let's find the area of the circle, the material on the inside of it. And to use that formula is the formula pi times radius squared. A equals pi r squared, where r again is 12 inches. So let's replace 12 in the radius and get A equals pi times 12 squared. 12 squared means 12 times 12. And we may calculate that 12 squared, 12 times 12, is 144. And instead of writing pi times 144, we'll write the pi symbol after this number to arrive at our answer. A equals 144 pi's. That means that the area of this inside calculates to this number. And again, if we were to use a decimal for pi, we would be able to identify some decimal amount that would correspond to the inside of the circle. And since area is measured in square inches, square units, our area really will be 144 pi square inches. And that's our final answer.